Garson, I believe I'm done with the cheese. I'll take a rich foreign tea, many thanks and please. Only 3 lumps and some cream just to tease. That's lovely. Now drop the beat. I may be a galapa, a turtle by birth, but I'm the grandest bard to sail upon this fantastical earth. My shell is my castle, on my rhythm is my law, the finest maritime percussionist you ever saw. They see a small captain and they start to act brash until I drop a beat and save us all from the crash. I don't need a cutlass to settle a score. I use morale and my music to settle the war. I sail the Lessonia, the wandering shale, and if you touch my tea, I'll send you straight to whale. Let's just say I prefer a de-escalation through polite conversation and circulated hydration. So pour it out, hot and sweet. Captain Ridley is bringing the beat from the Rezantum wood to the Vegalia shore. We don't wanna fight, we just want a bit more of the good life, the tea life, the rhythm of the waves, while the crew behaves and the barbarian raves. And the barbarian raves. Now the river stands a rowdy, always itching for a scrap. Bring your wants to break a jog or is bringing up a trap. Athletes in the rig and throwing weights upon the foe. On the veil reaps the whirlwind with the sanctified glow. It's a balancing act, keeping this chaos in line, like pairing a purple gillfish with the Calmer's white wine. I tap upon the bongos and I keep morale high underneath the heavy clouds of a bronze and gray sky. So pour it out, hot and sweet. This badass captain is bringing the beat from the port of the wheel to the glorious bore. We don't really want to fight, we just want a bit more of the good life, the tea life, the rhythm of the waves, while the crew behaves and the barbarian raves. And the barbarian raves. We face the giant pelicans with beaks like garden spades and navigated trouble with the blackness dark brigades. I've ordered in Vigantia for potions and for parts to cure the silk kiss poison that was breaking all the hearts up. Bard needs no dagger when his words are smooth as silk. I'd rather come to terms than to cry over spilled milk. So hoist the mainsail, let the Lessonia glide with the cup of tea in hand and the ocean on our side. So pour it out, hot and sweet. This rhythm is reptilian, is bringing the beat from the Bay of Invers to the Drew Room door. We don't really mind the fight, but we prefer a bit more of the good life, the tea life, the rhythm of the waves, while the crew behaves and the barbarian raves. And the barbarian raves. Up in the crow's nest, tiger scanning the blue, sketching rude portraits of the rest of the crew. He's a murder with a knife for every shiny little thing, while Cain is below making the galley pots ring. My one-eyed rivet, he's a guardian stout, though his compass reading leaves a reasonable doubt. But with Mason with grappler, he does defend the hull, ensuring that life on this ship is never dull. So pour it out, hot and sweet. This tea-infused timpanist is bringing the beat from the Muslim stun bay to the deep sea floor. We don't ever want to sink, we only want a bit more of the good life, the tea life, the rhythm of the waves, while the crew behaves and the barbarian raves. And the barbarian raves. Delicious, simply divine. Carry on, number one. Mind the tempo. Slurp.
And welcome back. It is An Orrery of Souls. We're back for another episode of Side Quest. What's going on?
Not too terribly much. The crew is getting back to ship.
Yep. We when we left off, the shore leave crew had just finished handing off the bodies of 4 black nail assailants after Narsse killed 3 of them. Ateles killed the 4th.
And Novell was there too.
And Novell was also there, yes. He's spectating, supervising. He was supervising.
He made sure it wasn't an actual ambush.
That's true. It was his eyes that denied the surprise action. That's true. Upon searching the bodies, they found the wanted poster for a random-looking goblin and his dagger that was apparently the target of the Black Nail at large. But it was the proof that they needed that it was a clean fight and it was in self-defense. So they went and got the guard involved. The guard came and took over and said, "All right, you guys can go." After taking contact information, what ship and berth they were in, and saying that if we need you to answer any more questions, we'll come track you down.
Hopefully that's not by the next day or two.
Right.
So,
Hopefully we'll already be out of port by the time. Not that there's any reason why we wouldn't want to answer those questions. It's just we don't need any extra hassle while we're here. So Nivelle, Ateles, and Narsse make their way back to the Lessonia, where the rest of the crew are doing their maintenance stuff, and I think this was the night. So just we'll say everybody else got their version of shore leave earlier in the day,
yeah.
and these three got theirs in the early evening and night. So once back over the gangplank and on the deck of Lessonia, Narsse says, "We got to tell the captain."
Agreed. I'm not going to be able to hide all these dents.
Yeah.
Nivelle's got a couple of dents in his armor. He is bleeding from a couple spots, but
If only we had a medic to take care of you, says
That's-
Ateles.
well, the thing is, I am the medic. You would know that.
Well, yes, you're a very fine sewing job held during that fight. So you did a good job. I just wish that we had someone who could take care of you as well as you take care of us.
Uh-huh.
And it's funny that we don't. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Uh-huh. Captain, Ateles is being mean to me.
Narsse goes and knocks on the captain's quarters door, and the captain invites everybody in, offers everybody tea, and asks for an accounting of the evening's events.
Well, Captain, it would seem, and we don't have proof of it, but it would seem.
Okay, I was just being me. I was just being like there, existing. Is all I'm saying.
Didn't even point the finger at you yet.
But you have fingers.
I do have fingers, but none of them were pointing yet. Anyways, Black Nail tried to jump us as we were doing our final wanderings before coming back to the ship.
Oh, is everybody well?
I'm a little dented up. Both of them seem mostly fine.
I'm great.
Nivelle is noticing Narsse does have a little bit of blood splattered out off of her leg
Okay.
from the hobbling shot.
Right.
Most of the damage was to my armor and me, apparently, but ultimately we won, and it was Narsse. Also, we can confirm 2 of them were with us for the long journey.
Really?
Yes.
Well, they're all dead, you say?
The 4 that jumped us are dead, yes. And 2 of those were part of our cohabitants.
Very well, then. It wouldn't be too much to say that they might come to us to ask questions. Narsse, let's have Taiga on guard duty this evening. And let's try to keep at least one of you awake in crew quarters or near there on deck or crew quarters at all times. So a rotating guard for the night.
Fair enough. I can take first guard. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get some of these dents out.
Good job. You should have seen her, Captain. She was a demon. She was jumping around, hobbled and all, and still managed to take 3 of them. Telly's, it's rare that he doesn't shade what he's saying with some sort of insult, but he is in awe of Narsse's performance tonight.
She did. She cleaved one guy in 2 and then took the next guy's head off. Almost in one swing.
Narsse, dear, are you well?
Captain, I'm happy 2 of them were with us for the long haul.
That's 2 down, 6 to go.
Yes, that is the thing she said after confirming.
Very well then. We'll keep eyes on the wharf this evening, and make sure that if they do come asking questions, either the guard or the nail, we're ready to respond accordingly.
We did already report the incident to the guards, so that part is taken care of at least.
So very good, very good. So normally they'll investigate throughout the night, and if they do have questions, they'll be on us tomorrow sometime. But that's only if they have questions. It was a clean kill, clean kills. There were no other bystanders harmed or property damaged.
No, not that we noticed while we were there, and they had clear evidence that they were black nail.
Very good, very good. I would not anticipate seeing them again. That should be enough. Let's hope that that can lay itself to bed. The nail, on the other hand, if they recognized you or Narsse, that's one thing. If they recognized Ateles, that's an entirely different thing.
I guess that would all come down to the question of who they intended on attacking first.
What it was that drew them to attack.
True.
Above the table, it was Ateles.
Yes,
Yeah.
and also the first one to get attacked was Ateles.
Right.
So that's why
Yeah.
Nivelle is looking at Ateles.
Yeah. So the way things fell out was that of the 4 of them, 3 had seen someone on the crew before. One of them, the alchemist, was the one who spotted Ateles and initiated the attack. The 2 that had been on boat with you probably didn't even recognize it until after the fight started, that you guys were who you were. So what I don't know is whether or not they sent anybody to inform the rest of the nail about what was happening, or whether they took it upon themselves to just do this fight. So is that something we should roll for, or do you have any thoughts specifically on...
So the only nail that Ateles was following was the nail that was on the boat with us.
Right.
So assuming that it was Ateles that activated the trigger, so to speak.
Right.
It would have to have been that the nail had sent out groups to try and find this monkey that was trying to tail them off the boat.
Right.
Pure happenstance would be that this monkey happened to be with the 2 that were also on the boat with us, but nobody survived that encounter, so there's nobody to tell them that everybody's connected.
Right. So really the only danger... Now, how did that happen? The only danger is I just made adjustments to my camera, and then those adjustments seem to have gotten extreme somehow.
Is it looking up your nose?
There we go. Sit, stay. Okay. Was if there was a fifth or sixth that were there on the street
Yeah,
when
that
they
was
spotted
watching.
them, and then they sent them to notify the rest of the Black Nail that they were on to the monkey.
Yeah, that I think that might be worth rolling for. And if the answer is yes to that, then it would have to be another roll for whether or not they were also involved with the crew on the ship.
Right.
Because if it's just a random extra nail that is aware that they're looking for a monkey and they find a monkey, all right, cool, that's the end of the thing.
Right.
We lost that fight though, so that sucks. But if it's somebody that was on that ship and they clocked all three of us, that's extra information to the nail.
Yeah.
That's not good for us.
Okay, so
Sir, Telly's is damaged, not you.
I know. Well, I went to just do a simple itchy scratch and caught a scab. And okay,
I'm aware. I love you.
fate check.
Oh, it is just a random other nail.
Okay. All right. So, random other nail.
It is not a random.
It is not a random other nail. It is.
Oh, we did that in the wrong.
Well,
We're supposed to do the fate check if there was a fifth person present.
right. Okay. We'll re-roll in the correct order.
Well, I mean, if there was another one, we now know that it was not a.
Gotcha. Okay.
We just did it in the wrong order. That's all.
Not a better roll.
Not a better roll.
Not a better roll. That's
Okay, so there was
10 with fear, 1 with hope.
So there was another one, and it wasn't a random.
And he recognized. So yes, it was. So the alchemist goes, "Hey, I recognize that monkey. He's the one that followed us." And then the other three go, "All right, then let's go kick their ass." And then one of them goes, "Well, wait a second. What about those other two? Those look familiar. I'm gonna go back to headquarters." And so,
Yeah.
fight happened as it did. Our team wins the fight, but may have started a war.
Leave it to us.
To complicate things more than need be. So, let's do this in order then. Captain sets the schedule with Narsse for guard. Dinner already happened on the boat, so let's roll for Narse's dose.
Narsse does not need a dose until the morning.
Until the morning.
Until
That's
breakfast.
right. Okay, cool. So we don't need to worry about that. So, do the Black Nail move tonight? Is the next question. It would be relatively quickly that they realized that nobody who went out on that fight came back.
The fate roll.
I guess you want to make it this time? Since I did the last two, technically.
which one?
Let's do the clear one. These are the mechanics of fate.
That is with fear.
Okay. Can you please roll a d10?
Well, you gotta make me roll a big one.
Because we got to figure out how many are going to come after us this evening.
Why did you make me roll such a big one?
Because if this is real vengeance, if we had just seen them and then walked away, we would send maybe the 3 or 4 that we met. But now, not only did we see them, we learned that the monkey is also one of them, and they killed 4 of our people. So now this is a major movement.
So are we doing short rest or long rest or any rest?
Well, we're gonna have to see. Oh, excuse me. At best, we'll get a short rest before they make their move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, not at best. At worst, we'll get a short move because we've established already that they're gonna move tonight. How many did you roll?
8.
Wow. All right.
Oh. We also have missed a step in our setup process.
Oh.
We're supposed to have 8 fear on the board.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the fear? Rubber band came up. Love you too. Okay, handler.
I'm on the wrong side.
Two enforcers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and do 2 of these guys. And that'll give us 8.
The sparklies go in the shiny bowl, right?
Yeah. That'll do. Okay. All right. Short rest, long rest. Short rest. Okay. So for our short rest, I am tending. Ateles is tending to wounds, clearing that hit point, and sharpening his boomerang as a preparation to gain my last hope. I would gain 2, but I only had 1 hope slot left. So
That counts for something. Narsse did armor and HP. She only had 1 marked from either, so it didn't really matter. Nivelle did armor and HP. I just clicked on the roll for both of those and cleared everything. So both Narsse and Nivelle still have 1 stress mark, but aside from that, they're clear.
okay. Gosh, I wish I could cover up the text objects. I can, but I have to do it individually. That's dumb. I should have a text layer that allows me to clear all the text or hide all the text,
Right.
as one piece. We have a pearls we didn't clear. Okay. All right, so we've got you guys are downstairs. You're probably downstairs. He's downstairs. No. Green is downstairs. That's Rogar. He's downstairs. Ateles will be on deck. Captain is downstairs, but he's in his quarters. And Groor will be on deck. Up at the fore. Ateles is in the rigging. We'll put him in the rigging on the foremast. Forecastle, as they say. Forecastle. And that is how this evening is going. Everyone else is chilling down trying to catch some Z's. The three of us are up on deck, and the captain is in his quarters.
Hooray!
What the hell does hairfish mean?
Hairfish.
See that down there?
Kind of. Oh. I see. Yeah, that's way out of the way. What?
That's the whole ship.
It's not
Whatever hairfish means.
name of that.
No, but okay. Very odd.
Indubitably.
All right, so there, no. Okay. What was I trying to do? I was trying to invent a way to give us a wharf.
It doesn't take that long to roll. When it's rolling by itself. Got a new dice for Christmas.
Fill
With the one of those really cool fidget dice. They got good barons in them.
tune on Yes, I can.
Duplicate? Good spin.
Other side. There. And that's the main. Okay. Really?
No. Really what?
There we go. The desktop had put that monitor all the way off to the side and above. So there's no way the mouse was ever going to get over there. Let's apply that. And now, there we go. Now I can get my mouse onto that. Okay. Now, we're going to do the same stupid shit that we did last time because that is, I should have left those names on there. Where's creep is, I need to go over to characters and then real Jarek.
Come on, Dad. Why don't you have like personalized tokens for every single enemy we're gonna fight?
It's particularly hard to do for side quests because it's so emergent.
Yeah.
We literally, this fight was not something we talked about during preparation while we were setting up. So, yeah.
For the record, we really don't talk about a whole lot before setting up. There are a couple things that we have like
Meta,
planned.
yeah, meta stuff that we know is we need to be prepared for, but this was not one of those things.
All of the secret nail stuff is him specifically, so I can't do a whole lot with that one. But yeah.
Okay. So we have one row. We have two gorgeous. We have two rills. We have one Jarek. And we have two Fens. All right. So SOP, standard operating procedure for something like this would be to have Jarek in position. God damn it. Lock. 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 Okay, no more moving around random stuff. Jarek is going to be for S's and G's. we're going to put our crew deck in the next berth to substitute for the ship in the next berth. We're going to put Jarek on board that boat. And we're going to do a perception check from Taiga to see if we notice him getting into that position. Let's say experienced guy. It's going to be target number 17, but we're going to give you advantage.
Because you know you're looking for some bad people.
Exactly.
I don't think it matters.
Even with a +2?
I don't think it matters.
All right. Jarek gets into position.
Dad,
Yeah.
that's a crit.
Oh, it doesn't matter the other way. All right. All right.
He's on his game.
Very cool. Well, in that case,
Because the dots on the bottom of that one and the lines on the bottom of that one.
awesome.
That's the best kind of doesn't matter.
So what is Taiga's signal that the game is afoot?
And Taiga whistle.
I'm pretty sure he can do something.
He would have a fuck ton of.
He can
spells
make
up
any.
there.
Yeah, he's got. Well, he would have a fuck ton of bells, but he's also the mimic, the murder or mimic, so he can make any sound he wants.
Yeah. So he would make one of those sounds that would be distinct enough and alarming enough. The only thing that's coming to mind is a whistle, a good proper whistle. Would he be able to make that whistle himself loud enough to wake anybody downstairs?
Even if he didn't, he knows that there's 2 others of our crew that are on deck with him who could, like, Groar would probably just be able to thump.
Yeah. That's a roar right there.
Yeah, at the foredeck. Yeah, at the ballista.
Yeah, I can see that being easy for him to mess with that. Okay. So yeah, he'll whistle, attempting to make it loud enough for other people to hear as well, but definitely loud enough for anybody above deck. Okay. I can tell you Neville heard it. I'm going to share my special dice with Narsse.
Nice.
She's also Draconian. These are scaly bastards, so I think that fits. It's with hope, but it's only a 9. 10, 11, 10. So. Narsse missed it. How about Decapital? Is Captain Ridley even asleep right now?
Probably not. He's probably nervous.
That's a 12 with fear there, but just saying.
Perception. Oh, Ateli's is on deck, so he would have heard it easily.
I'm literally just rolling dice to roll dice. Right
Okay.
now.
So this was early on in their setup. Jarek was spotted while trying to make his way up onto the opposite ship's crow's nest, but he's still on the netting and unable to take any pot shots right now. So I think before they can even think about getting close to position, we can go ahead and position ourselves on deck. Achilles is going to go straight up the sail onto the cross beam of the forecastle, so he's got full range in a superior position. So he's just gonna, we'll just set him up right up here right now. Gror, would he be interested in using the ballista, or do you think he would be more about using his saber cutlass?
So Gror, I think he's gonna be interested in using his cutlass. He does get sneak attack and all that nonsense, but I think he's gonna trust Rogar to help Brynja load the ballista if necessary.
If they decide they're going to try to use that against people on deck. All right. So Rogar goes to go get to a superior position at the top of the stairs of the quarterdeck.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and just for the purposes of full representation, no, I want this. Can we make that?
This is a squeaky son bitch of a chair.
You turn, nope. Turn you like that.
I suppose I should be.
That is where we're on the text layer. There is a text layer. I just discovered that.
Hey, that thing
But can I make, no, I didn't want to duplicate that, sorry. Where I can put it on that layer, but I can't make that layer not visible. I can't do that by, oh well, okay. So now we have the gangplank represented. Gangplank wouldn't be quite that long, so let's go ahead and shorten that sucker.
There is a layer, but it's fucking useless.
Like that.
6.
No, sorry, honey. Nope, no kitties on my lap right now. Okay, so Brynja and Rogar. So it'll be setting up near the ballista. What?
Nivelle's Paradise have consistently stayed at 3 and 4.
Mid-range.
No, that's high range because I have to roll a d4
Oh,
to get it.
nice. Okay, that's good.
They're consistently 3 and 4. Every time I've spent the 4, I would re-roll on the rest, and it goes back to 4. I spent the 3 last time. I just re-rolled it. It's a 3 again.
Nice. You are the faithful. The Celestials respond well to you.
Clearly.
Okay, Narsse probably set up at the captain's door, prevent anyone from getting in and at him. And Nivelle?
Nivelle's a melee character. He does have some range, but he's going to position himself as close to center mass as possible. So he's probably going to be standing right close to probably where you've got him already. Right. Because I was gonna have him like prep himself at the gangplank, but everybody's coming from that side, so he's gonna be in center ship, so he can figure out where's everybody coming from.
Right. Well, literally, there really is, unless they've got hooks and lines, the
That
only
can't.
way to get actually on the ship is up that gangplank.
Yeah.
Like it might be worth considering pulling the plank, forcing them to climb up the sides of the ship by whatever means they have.
If they have it. Yeah, I think that will probably look to be Neville's first turn.
Okay, we'll put you at the gangplank.
Yeah, that is a
And Kane's going to see what you're doing, and he's going to help you. All right, that puts everybody on the boat in position. So now, do the skulks. Do they have the wherewithal to bring hooks and lines, climbing equipment, anything like that that would be able to allow them they thought they were going to be able to sneak on board. They did not bring any of their climbing equipment. You know what? Let's roll one for each of them. There's only two of them. Nope. Neither of them thought that this was going to be anything other than a surprise deal. So they are the fast movers. We'll put them right around. Well, I mean, we need to be able to take first range opportunities at them. As soon as we get within a viable range. So we're going to leave these guys move forward. The handler is going to stay back with his alchemists. And from this position, Taiga would say, all right, they're at our berth. Taiga would announce that they're one berth away from us. So I think Gror would get into a position. He doesn't have any range, but he wants to be able to watch them.
yeah. Gror does not have any range. He could have gotten Rain of Blades, which would have been awesome, but
You know who does have range though? Doesn't Brynja have a crossbow?
Brynja does have a crossbow.
So let's put her there with Rogar there just in case she gets charged. Okay.
She really don't like using it though.
So Ateles is going to notice that you guys are bringing up the gangplank. So he's going to do an agility check to see if he can jump from forecastle to mainsail.
A jump he's probably done a dozen times.
I would think so, but it doesn't go well this time. That is a 15, which would be a success, but it is with fear.
Okay.
So rather than catching one of the angle lines, he actually ends up clutching at the sailcloth and can't get quite the grip that he wants and slides down before he's actually able. So he ends up stopping himself on the bottom brace of the mainsail, which is only probably like maybe 10, 15 feet off of the deck right now.
Unfortunate, but
Yeah.
hey.
Leaves him in a less than optimal position, but not hurt. So, Dror, now watching these guys try to be sneaky, got eyes on them. Is he going to get loud? Is he going to get obnoxious and try to stop the fight from happening by letting them know that we're onto them? Or would he let them come up and start walloping?
Being that he is a syndicate rogue, like that's the class he's got, I think he would want them to get on board. And understanding that most of our crew is melee, and as rowdy a bunch as we are, I think that it would benefit us to let them try to get on board.
Okay.
If the handful of pot shots that get taken don't scare them off, come on.
Right.
You're asking for it.
So then is the play then that we push the gangplank to the edge of the rail to where one hit from the crab mallet will push it off, and we wait for 2 or 3 guys to be on the gangplank, whack the plank with the mallet, and drop them off the side of the boat?
I like that. And I feel like that would be a Kane idea.
Yeah.
Novell would be all about, all right, come on, bring it in. And then Kane's like, wait, hang on.
Hold on a second. I have a thought.
Got the idea. I have a hammer. Is it?
No.
Is it bothering you?
I'm just looking at how dim I am. And I do have 2 different lighting solutions, but both of them require running another extension cord, and I don't want to do that while we're supposed to be playing the game. So if it was going to be an easy fix, I would have.
We're about to start combat. Don't look at the cameras.
Exactly.
But also keep an eye on the cameras so that they don't shit us again.
All right. So while that plotting and planning is happening, these guys are moving forward. These guys have their muscle with them. These guys moving forward, muscle with them. We can say that he is now in position and able to start taking pot shots. And that would be, who would he want to take pot shots at? Taiga. It would be Taiga. We'll move these guys forward. And I will spend, oh, you put the fear up already? Thank you. I'm going to spend one of those fears to enable Jarek to start taking pot shots.
Hang on. That's why I asked for the fear and all that.
That's why it took me a second to process all that. I was focused on generating characters. All right, this is +2 to attack against Taiga. That is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 with, he doesn't have fear. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to roll a 20 for bad guys. That is a 7, 8, 9.
Miss.
It is a miss. All right. With that, combat is effectively started. I moved them and then took his shot. So spotlight will pass to.
So Novell, having seen a shot taken, after, you want to do what now? He is going to make a spellcast roll against the guy that just took a shot. Oh, I see. So that is a +2.
Okay, well, let's. I don't have. I'm gonna have to do.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's that guy over there that took the shot?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna need to do a range check here. Measure from.
I was thinking it was one of the guys down here on the others. The about to try and come on board. That's where I'm gonna
Yeah,
target.
no, yeah. So we're at beyond very far at 110 feet.
Yeah, that's not who I was thinking took the shot. So
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's their only ranged guy.
okay. Well, I intended on attacking the guys down here, down about to start trying to come on the gangplank. I was thinking one of them was the one that took the pot shot, though.
And they're shot at far. Really? So he wouldn't have been able to take that shot anyway, would he? 80, 30, 60, 90 feet. 80.
80?
Yeah, it'd be right about 80, 75, 75 to get onto his base. 15. So yeah, no, he wouldn't have even be able to take that shot with a.
No wonder he missed.
Yeah. So.
He saw Tiger looking at him and was like,
Where? No. There. What is it? 15, 45. So 60 feet is very far. Yeah, because that's double the 30-foot normal move. So yeah, he's not going to be able to take any shots from here. He would not have been there. He would not have set himself up there. I had assumed the bow had a further range.
in D&D, bows have like 120.
Yeah. So a 60-foot range for far on a short bow, that's a terrible range.
Let me double check that for you. It does say very far.
For a short bow?
A long bow is very. So.
Is there a short bow?
Yes. Short bow does say far.
Okay. Okay, well, in that case, Jarek wouldn't have ever set up over there, and he would have stayed with the handler. No! Love you. Love you too. Okay. All right. So at this point, anything?
Novelle's going to try and shoot one of his bolt beacons at one of these guys down here on the corner.
Gotcha. And that range is going to be even farther than what we were looking at.
Is it?
So it's about the same, 75, 80 feet.
All right, fine. I
It's
guess
still longer than very far.
Fine, I guess I'll wait. Ready action.
Right? Doesn't exist in this game, but okay. So that means we'll go ahead and move these guys forward about a very far move because they're moving with the quickness. We'll go ahead and set these guys all the way across here.
Have they noticed if they've been made yet or not?
Given the assumptions that these guys have made, I would say that they feel like they're in their own territory and are going to be a little bit sloppy about that. Taiga did a discreet but loud whistle, but that he would have made it like a seabird or something like that. So they would not have necessarily been like They're on to us. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's what I'm trying to get there. Where did that come from? Okay, so if Roar is being discreet and letting them come up, he will be tracking these guys as they come around. Now we've got two guys that are definitely within your range. Tellys is going to get up into the crow's nest with Taiga. Oh, my. like Taiga's the one who's being indiscreet. Telly's like, shush. No. The last time you were in here, Come on.
Anyways. So bolt beacon at the closest one. That is a skull. I think that says.
That's a Rilk.
Rilk. That's a crit.
Oh, good start.
Spend a hope and roll D8 plus 2 magic damage. D8 plus 2 magic damage. 7, 8, 9. With it being a crit, that would be 8 plus 9, right?
Right, so 17.
And that target becomes temporarily vulnerable and glows brightly until
That's right.
the condition is cleared.
You are hexed, buddy.
So I think it's safe to say that they know they've been made now.
Yeah, because one of them is glowing like a Christmas tree. So that was 17. That was a 1 short of what you needed in order to double his severe. So he's taken 3. Bless you. And he's glowing right on. Okay. So with that, everybody now knows that they are made.
He's glowing teal.
That was with hope?
That was a crit.
That was a crit. So take your hope, take your stress if you or drop your stress if you have it.
I do need to drop a stress, so that works out beautifully. That also means that attack was free.
Right?
Love that.
So from his position, Achilles, what is the range? It is a far range weapon, which is 30. Oh man. There. Not gonna make it. Just a little bit too far away. So he's gonna hold his attack. And that's it. This guy is committed now. So I'm gonna do a fate check to see whether he turns tail and runs because he's jeopardizing the rest of his team. He does what we want him to do
And continue charging.
continues moving forward. So he's going to go to the bottom of the... Good. Gorgia 1. He is going to hold back. He's not prepared. Not same thing. It was the 11 and 3, but opposite dice. So he's going to hold back. These guys are going to hold back as well, since they don't seem to be in anybody's range. And we're gonna wait for orders from our handler from here. But this guy's committed. Anybody else want to do anything? Everybody?
No, I think everybody on deck is probably going to hold position waiting for the fight to break out.
Okay.
Kane is just going to wait for more than just one person to be on that gangplank. It wouldn't be worth it if it was just one.
Okay.
I want to do a perception check from Narsse if she recognizes any of these fuckers.
Oh, right. She's not in a position to where she's been watching anything right now, but
I'm gonna want it when she starts seeing them.
Gotcha. Do you want to move her to the rail? She's been posted up in front of the captain's door.
She would have seen Nivelle take a shot.
Right. Okay. So she's going to move up to the guardrail and start seeing if she can recognize anyone. I'm going to be respectful.
Love you. All right. Come on, criticals. Not a crit. That is a 6/7 on the dice, and she has an instinct of +1, which means she's only got an 8 to see if she recognizes anybody yet. And I would imagine that would fail. And with that said, that checks out because there's only one guy that's glowing and everybody else has said, I'm staying away from that one. So, yeah, she's not seeing anything. Not yet. The bell might light up another one or two before the end of this that helps get us a good glowy look. Totaled into an 8.
That doesn't seem like she's got a good eye on anybody from this range at night.
Yeah, and there's only one glowy guy, and it's... No, I don't think that one's... Might find out later that was wrong, but that's a might find out later kind of deal.
Okay.
So, this check, she didn't see anything.
All right. So let's everybody pull back a little bit here while we recalibrate. You guys here. You guys here. We'll move you into the middle of the group, and Jarek is going to move off a little bit. And I am going to do a perception check against Roar's evasion. This is Jarek +2, so a 13.
Meets it.
Meets it. All right, that was just a perception check. He has seen drawer up on the corner of the poop deck there. So now we're going to make an attack roll. I'm going to pay fear to initiate, and this is an official attack roll. The arrow goes up, sinks itself into the handrail, and that was a 2. So a 4 with his modifier.
It did, in fact, leave the bow.
It left the bow. That's the best we can say about that attack, yes. But...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Let's see here. We've got... From where? From here. These guys have close. Okay.
I see you dealing with yellow paper over there. I keep looking down. I'm like, do you need these ones or those are different?
Those are different, yes. And anything that I have, yeah, I say not anything because you don't have copies of these. So anything that I have, I was going to say anything that I have, you have, but you don't have the bad guys. So yeah, never mind. Close range is 30, so we can get. Why not?
What? Did something just shit?
Why? Okay, I know there's 3 out. I need 2. So 1, 2. I'm gonna have to put you guys on a fucking text layer also because layers are stupid in Owlbear Rodeo.
Man, they must have had a good shot of a window or something to put it in there.
1 and layer text. Okay, now there, and then I needed to measure 30 from this guy. That's not very far. But we would still do it. Just on the outside range of it. Everybody to cover visibility from anybody who is not
On their team?
on their team. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay. This guy
Going up the bottom.
he's not. He's not. He's not. I promise. We'll say he's on the gangplank, but because of layers being what they are, let's let Kane have his attempt at.
He's not going to do it against just one guy.
He's not going to do it at just one guy. Okay,
But that guy is still going to get to the top and see 2 guys standing there waiting for him.
Yeah.
And he's glowing.
Which means advantage, right?
Yes.
You guys have advantage to wallop him.
We will still start with Kane. Let's do this. So, +2. With Hope. 11, 12, 13 to hit.
Definitely succeeds.
All right. Okay. So we'll do this. So it's a 1d10 for the attack. That is a 10. +1 is 11.
that tumbles him back down the gangplank where he lands in an unmoving heap.
Is he dead? Neville decaying.
He's not moving. Doesn't look like he's getting up. That was too easy.
Is he still glowing?
Oh, that's a good question.
Actually, that's a good question.
Well, yeah, you would have done 10 on him. That would have been
Glows brightly until his condition is cleared. Does dead count as condition cleared?
right. I would think it would. At over his double his severe, so he would have been into not into massive, but into severe. So that would have been 3. He only had 1 left. Yes, he is full dead, no longer glowing.
Okay.
All right, so let's think. We've got a handler with us. A handler is an executive decision maker who knows that we have been spotted, and this surprise action is no longer as such. Given that this is a port city and they've probably done this kind of thing before, they would know that once surprise has been had and the gangplank is protected, they're at a severe disadvantage for any further action. Even if they had come with hooks and lines, making their way up the lines, there's a good chance that those lines could be cut or that they could be fired upon or dropped simple like the lead weights that Ateles likes to use.
Yeah.
I think he would pull the plug on this action. Do you concur with that?
It's honestly, this was supposed to be a surprise. They brought enough guys to take care of the entire crew, excepting the captain, and then go take care of the captain.
Right.
If it were a surprise. That's all they brought. They just lost one.
Right.
That's it. They're made. I agree. They're. We're not done here.
But we're done here.
We're done tonight. You ain't seen the last of us. Would have got away with it too if it weren't for
If it weren't for those
Damn.
pesky kids.
that damn crow.
All right, so the alchemist dropped 2 more smoke bombs, blocking the visibility across the entire wharf and the back of the ship. And
Poor Narsse didn't get to kill anyone else.
not this time. No.
Didn't even get to see if there were any more presents. Oh well. But hey, this crew's got tower defense on lock.
Right?
Nobody's got good ranged attacks, but also come up that gang. That fucking gang.
We dare you, yeah.
Because if Kane hadn't killed, Neville has forceful push.
All right. Jedi force push off the side of the ship.
Yeah, make an attack with your primary weapon against a target within melee range. On a success, you deal damage and knock them back to close range.
Yeah. That would give them back, put them back off the ship at 15 to 20 feet above the floor of the wharf. They'd be taking some fall damage in addition to the damage from the actual attack.
On a success with hope, add a d6 to your damage
Oh,
roll.
nice.
Additionally, spend a hope, make them temporarily vulnerable. He was already glowing.
Yeah. Is it double vulnerable?
That's 2d6 extra. 2 attack. No, I don't know. GM's discretion on that one.
Let's do, yeah, well done, well done.
Successfully defended. Did the captain ever wake up?
Probably not. That was a really, really quiet. Can you roll a d4 for me, please, on an
D4?
odds? We're rolling off of one of these charts. On an evens, we're rolling off of both of them. I like that one.
But that's the one I use for fear.
The four-sided
3.
fear die?
Well, no, it's the matching to the one that I use for fear.
Okay, so that was odds. That was one of these. So now odds, evens.
Odds, evens. Odds, evens. Give me odds. Well, fuck you people.
It is a fun one, but it's not as fun as the other one. Now, that would be a D6.
Just one D6?
One D6 to determine how many D12s we're rolling.
I'm gonna choose this one. 5. So 5 D12s. That is all of my D12s.
5 times 12 is 60, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That is all of my
That is-
D12.
all right on.
Okay. 10. There's a crit in here somewhere. 18, 28, 30, 40.
40 total?
40 total. Two 9s, 8 and a 2, and a 12. That is 40, yes.
All right. For now, we have no idea what it is, but he finds Kane is down searching the body, the dead body. He comes up with, let's do a D8 in that. He kind of 4 handfuls of gold. And then he finds a light blue velvet pouch with silver cable for the choke string. Please make a note on his inventory that he has a circle of the void.
Oh,
This is
interesting.
above table. Circle of the void. Mark a stress to create a void that extends up to far range. No magic can be cast inside the void, and creatures within the void are immune to magic damage. So the inside this pouch is a sand that when you pour the sand out in a circle, it creates this anti-protection, anti-magic void.
Interesting. That is a fascinating thing to give to the cook.
He found it. It was random roll. It's not like it was like, this is going to be good for Kane.
No, I know. But also, he's the only guy on this ship. No, he's not.
There's a
No,
bunch of
he
guys
is.
on this ship.
He's the only guy on this ship that doesn't have any magic.
Does Tyga have magic?
No. Tyga and Rogar.
And Rogar, yeah. Does Gore have magic?
Yes. Roar has Uncanny Disguise and Deaf Deceiver.
Okay.
but
roguey spells.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
roguey spells, not great. He doesn't have any damaging magic, but he does have magic. Brynja also, I suppose, doesn't have magic. There's a lot of guys on this that doesn't have magic. But there's a lot of guys on here that do have magic that kind of rely on their magic. Nivelle, Captain Ridley, Ateles.
Right.
Narsse does have her breath, but that's it for her. Yeah. That's her breath does count as magic damage. Fascinating. And I'm thinking about it from the magic user point of view. It's like, oh my god, why are you giving this to the people that have magic?
But he doesn't.
Well, because most of the crew actually doesn't rely on their magic.
Actually really close to regular people.
We're going to have an interesting conversation at one point, though. Proper classes for Rogar and Tiger. Right now, they're only classed as warriors.
Right. Yeah.
But
and
also,
now that they're actually leveling up, then yeah, we're gonna have to class them into full subclasses at least.
or at least give them domain cards, because I didn't do that.
Right.
Because they're both the same Hall of the Brave subclass warrior. So, anyways, that was eventful.
Yeah.
Not as eventful as it could have been, but that is most certainly not your fault. It was a really good fucking plan.
Yeah, we tried it.
If only more than one person would have tried to go up that gangplank. If only the person that went up the gangplank wasn't already mostly dead.
Yeah, right? He was already 3 hit points down. Yep. So
C'est la vie.
c'est la vie. I can now solve this problem as well. I figured out that those were text entries. I have no idea why they got entered there, but hey.
The pearfish.
The pearfish, yeah, and the other the ship's crew deck had another caption of its own as well for some reason. What do you mean?
So is Narsse going to rouse the captain and let him know that we have successfully defended the ship?
Yeah. The captain did not sleep during any of this, but it was a quiet enough action. What action put the guy down? We had one air blast and
Yeah, the bolt beacon and then the hammer hit. The only thing that happened from their point was the smoke screens and the arrow that tried to hit Rogar.
Yeah, so the smoke screens would be shattering glass, but those were all down at the far end. I suppose within 60 feet of where the captain was, but he was inside his quarters. One up on the boat, yeah, on the. So yeah, the captain would have been like looking through his windows.
Can't see the whole fucking deck.
Yeah, I can't.
There's a problem with this design.
I
need a skylight.
Yeah, so the If I need to get an elevator that'll take me directly up onto the steering deck. So the captain at one point cracks the door open and it says, Narsse, are we? I've watched them move back down the wharf. Is everything well? Are we done? Are we defended?
We chased them off, at least, Captain.
Oh,
We never made it on deck.
He swings the door open and more confidently comes out and straightens up his doublet and well done, crew.
I'm so excited for him to get involved in one of these fights and just be a fucking monster.
When he decides it's time, it's going to change everything. Well, in that case, we'll leave the guards stationed as they were, but well done. If they decide to try to make another attempt tonight, we should be just as well defensible as we were this time.
Are Nivelle and Kane going to approach the captain and explain their really fun idea?
Popping the gangplank? Yeah, sure. I think Nivelle would be more excited to share it with someone else. Kane just wanted to see it happen.
Right.
He wouldn't be like, this was validate my idea. Nivelle might be.
This is a really fun idea. It sounds like it'll be fun. But it was Kane's idea also. I have mixed feelings about that.
We kind of thought of it.
Okay, so everyone goes back to sleep, yeah?
Yeah. And we can get the other half of a long rest. So a second short rest, maybe, if anybody needs the additional
I think a second short rest
action.
Fine. Narsse needs a... Oop, that was not the right button. Narsse needs to clear a stress. And that's basically all she needs. Her? Yeah.
The captain will have taken the stress and can now relieve that stress.
That'll work. Mark up, mark down, yada yada. Give him a prepare with other people just fucking because. Yeah. Nivelle actually came out of that better than he went into it.
Really?
He still had one stress marked from before, and he cleared that with the first attack.
Oh, right.
But that was all that happened. Honestly, everyone else is just like, I woke up to get involved in this nothing.
And nothing happened, yeah.
Everyone else taking annoyance.
Right. Not a stress, just an annoyance. Except Rogar, who was happy to be out and about after midnight.
But he wasn't off the ship.
True. A little disappointment. Take a disappointment for Rogar. Okay, so we can move to breakfast.
Kane can mark a disappointment as well. Didn't get to
He didn't
bash
get
the gangplank.
Yep, he didn't get to execute his idea.
These are all canon stats. If you don't know what we're talking about, you don't know Daggerheart. And you certainly don't know our sense of humor. So anyways. Okay, so with that said, Narsse needs her next dose.
Right?
So,
Come on, baby girl. You can do it.
it is a strength check, is that right?
Yeah, strength check 14. We're
Okay.
looking for a success with hope or a success with fear.
No. Fuck success with fear.
We're
Only
looking for
success with hope.
Success with hope. All right.
Only success with hope. Well, no. No. Body rejects the harsh mixture.
Ouch.
All right.
So she'll be in.
She gets a kiss for the morning meal.
So we're giving her a full kiss. All right.
That was what we were talking about.
Well,
right?
yeah, a 1/3 dose. Yeah, a 1/3 kiss.
She gets a kiss dose
Yes.
for morning, and then we will see what happens.
Day 4.
Yeah, that was an 8 and a 2.
Breakfast is 1/3. All right.
Freya, you are so annoying.
She's failed all of the fails that she can fail this week. She's 5 out of 7. She's already failed twice.
Oh, but she can only do it once a day, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So if she gets any other fails, everybody say hello to Freya.
Is she on camera?
Yeah. What's up, butthead? Yes, female orange tabby. She's a rarity on the planet Earth. In more ways than one. How did you already manage to splooge on my paperwork? All right, so Captain orders everybody to weigh anchor and set sail. We're leaving for Bhodunum.
Aye, Captain. There's that for that.
Okay, that means I need to get the sea chart.
I have it right here. That's not that. That is. So first day is river. I do know and remember that.
Right, and I don't think we need to roll for events on that.
No. But that is just the first day.
Yeah.
It is a full day to get downriver from Bigantia.
Okay. So that first day will transpire without any worries. It's a simple journey as long as you keep to the lanes.
All right.
So we can do day 5. Oh, 1/3 dose at each meal.
Yes. Because that's what has been happening when she doesn't success with hope. The drought.
Yeah, drought. Yeah. Day 5. Breakfast.
That is a success with fear.
With fear. So it's a stress thing. she's going to take an additional stress.
Cease for 24 hours, but the physical shock causes the character to mark 1 stress.
Yes.
Okay. But that means
But she doesn't get to roll to relieve all stress, and she takes an additional stress. So that's something that wasn't clarified in the initial writing that you have, but has been in the canon documents. So.
okay. Okay. So she's good for the day.
Beautiful. L. G. Good.
She has tummy issues today.
Yeah. But she's feeling much better than she was yesterday.
Yes.
So. Because she's still, when she's on a third dose, she's basically always in the first hour of the lure, which is +1s to knowledge and presence. She's never in the full.
Yeah, she doesn't have the +2s.
Yeah, the second, third, and fourth hour of the lure. So, so she's always slightly off when she's on these 1/3 doses, but she's back up to feeling 100% today. And we can make our first roll on the sea events chart.
A little dumber, a little less tactful, but she's there.
Yeah.
But she is Narsse today. Okay, you want me to do it?
Yes, sir.
Sure. We'll do that pairing.
Right. And this is
What's an 11?
on 11.
9 and 2.
On
No bonuses?
No bonuses. Straight die roll. The sea is characterized by long, rolling waves that rise and fall significantly, making the ship pitch and yaw. Characters attempting to find motor tasks like tinkering and writing must succeed an agility check of 11 or fail. Is there anybody trying to do anything?
Cane cooking.
Cane cooking. This is due to heavy swells.
What is it, 11?
On 11, yes.
6 and 8 on the dice, and he's got an agility of +1.
So it's a 14, 15 on the dice. He's good.
The only other thing, no, everything else would be finesse. Like knot tying and stuff like that.
Right?
So, yeah.
All right.
Kane successfully cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And that gets us past a modululium. It probably gets us to the next river, which would be Jupisiorica, Jupisioraka.
No. That would be the next day. So we are, at the end of today, we are outside of Cavalbum.
Oh, okay.
Cavalbium. Because the zoom that I've got on my PC, it's these 3 knuckles is 1 day.
Okay.
And that's the river, from the river entrance around that corner. And then, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Because it's 3.5 day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the next day, day 6.
Come on, no whammies for Narsse. Oh, get fucked. That is 11. With
Ouch.
beer.
1/3. So D6, day 7 becomes day 1. All right, and so that should take us to Lupus Lupio Suranica, Lupio Ransaka.
Yes. Lupus loracta. Lupus loracta. Lupus cockroach. Wolf roach.
The Wolf Roach, yep. Wolf Roach City.
Because language is a thing. And AI don't teach that. So anyways,
All right, the top of our half-day journey.
is it? It is. Yes, it is. Do we want to roll for another sea event or
Let's at breakfast. Let's do
start with Narsse?
start with Narsse, yeah.
Fair. Fair, not fear. Fair.
Fair, not fear. I don't like it.
That is 10 on the dice. She has a +1 to her strength. That is another fail.
Okay. Honey,
It's only a +1, right?
sweetheart,
There's only a +1.
for her strength.
Yeah. Strength is only a +1. So
All right.
I just want to double check that I was looking at that right. It's like, I mean, tell me I'm fucking up, please. No.
All right. So, at the second meal, just as Kane is finishing cooking lunch, Taiga announces, "Port ho, port ho."
Bhodunum. All right.
We made it, guys. We're alive. And there was no mysterious ships.
Not yet.
No, we won't explain. I will point out, Pirates of the Caribbean's Davy Jones has some extra validity here because squid people.
There could be, yeah. There could be some squiddy wildlings, yeah. Absolutely.
It's a possibility.
It sure is. All right.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, yeah, it's completely ancillary, but still valid.
We were talking about something?
I don't remember what we could have possibly been talking about.
Arriving in Bhodunum.
Yes, that. Good cover.
Cover.
What apple do you mean, sir?
I have chocolate. I'm basically out of chocolate.
So
When I was younger, I would have made the effort
would have made the effort to
to get every last little piece of chocolate out of it. It's only been an hour, 2 hours?
yeah, well, I think we started around 10:30.
Oh.
We're coming up on 2 hours exactly.
Wow. We started early tonight. That's nice.
Yeah.
With that said, you guys have potential to get a longer episode. Unless we just decide to say fuck you guys at 1:30.
Which, who knows?
You
Always leaving wanting more.
There's that. You were dozing pretty good at after dinner.
which means I got all the rest I need.
Sure. Your game is still running.
I
Is
I
your game-
prefer, yes, it is. I prefer this to 7 days. I love my 7 days, but that's a pass the time thing, and it's what I use to pass the hours in between Daggerheart sessions. This is my favorite thing.
I'm surprised you're not using that to make more lore.
I'm so full of lore right now. It would just be stacking on stacks on top of stacks.
But that's not a bad thing. That means the world is full.
It's already pretty goddamn full, man. You just don't understand.
Yeah, but do you know what Forvio Cobri exports?
Oh, I see. That kind of lore.
I'm just saying, like,
Boring lore. Oh, yeah. That I want to.
look, it doesn't have to be boring.
Okay, so we've got sundries to deliver to the general store. We've got herbs to deliver to the herbalist there. We've got spare parts to deliver to the pearl diving, and then pearls to collect from the pearl diving operation.
Yes. If I remember right, I presented that we were given a purse to buy what was available.
Right.
And they said no more than 3 crates if necessary.
Correct.
If available, no more than 3 crates.
So,
There was something about extra payment for the herbs upon delivery. Am I remembering that right? I think I am.
I mean, it sounds good. It's probably that'd probably be boilerplate, half for the trip and half on delivery.
For anybody that's asking any questions, I am a comprehensive reader. I don't read fast, but I absorb what I read. Now, if only my loading processes could load faster, that'd be great. Leader off session summaries. You were trickle feeding that last session, by the way.
How do you mean?
Post a part of the session summary one day, a day or two later.
Oh
post
yeah,
another part.
I realized I had forgotten to add the closing, the last paragraph.
That's main campaign. That's still main campaign. Do what? How did I scroll past that? Huh? I didn't scroll past it. Why do I put... I'm getting these campaigns timelines mixed up. There we go.
So on our Discord, I have one channel for all of our session summaries, and then before they were staggered: one side quest, one main campaign, one side quest, one main campaign. Then we skipped
That's what happened.
a side
That's why.
quest,
That's why
and
I
so there were
brought it up.
2 main campaigns in a row, and that has
That
kicked
threw me
everything
off a
off
little
by
bit.
1 slot. Yeah.
Somehow I speed scrolled after I found the section I was looking for. It just decided, yeah, you want to go to the top now, right? No, I don't. Stop it.
Keep going, right? Keep going. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dee-da-dee-da. Instead of paying cash, negotiates trade service. He agrees to transport 6 crates of Leyland's herbs to the town of Bhodunum. Receives medicine for free. Though he will still be paid a delivery fee upon arrival.
Okay.
I knew I read that somewhere. I just wanted to make sure.
Nice.
Cool. That's more money in our pockets.
Right.
Or Ridley's pockets, anyways. Captain gets the lion's share, even though he's a freaking turtle.
Okay, operations piece. We're building an empire here.
He's taking lodgings out of our pays. There's a reason he always has. And a new instrument every other stop.
every time he encounters a music shop, yeah.
We're building a fascinating dynamic with this group. So anyways.
Are there any issues with docking, checking in with the harbor master, with contacting the buyers?
So, given the location, I would imagine there's a decent bit of traffic. And we're still a good ways away from the border for the other guys.
The kingdom, right?
So I think there would be plenty of traffic to fight with, but I don't necessarily see this being a major stop for a lot. I can see. I would say I can easily see some this being a resupply stop, but there's 1, 2 close other ports.
This is the one that has a safe bay, a nice big bay.
Yeah.
So that if there were storm activity or a long resupply needed, this bay would be a safe place to put in.
This is a parking garage.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay.
So yeah, it's probably a little bit busier than some of the other more coastal areas, but yeah.
But not a lot of people are stopping here for Bhodunum.
Right. No, they're stopping here to get out of bad weather. They're stopping here to make repairs. And yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, they'll be sending 1 ship's boat worth of guys, 2, 3 guys in the boat to buy supplies and yeah. So it's not a busy city. It might be a busy harbor though. Might be a busy bay.
Yeah.
So business as usual then. Let's say that we got 1, 5 for general store goods. We're probably looking at, I'd say 1 chest.
Now, is that of credit or hard cash?
Well, they would rather give us credit. Absolutely. If they don't have to pay, they would be trying to pitch us anything that we might need. instead of giving us hard cash for that. But we just did a ship stores restock for repair goods,
Yeah,
right? Building wood. We've already got 1, 2, 3 rolls of sailcloth. So we really don't need anything that they have to offer.
yeah. Nothing any sort of major. So, unless they're offering us trade goods.
Yeah. And so yeah, nothing that we're gonna need. So we'll take that full chest. If you want to mark that on the
Yeah.
captain's. And then spare parts. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3 crates, 3 big heavy crates.
That we've already struggled with once.
Yeah. Let's say would that be a half a crate each, or a half a chest of gold each, or a chest of gold each?
So it is the Avantrium. It is the collective. They are doing well enough. I'm personally having a hard time justifying the idea that they haven't paid us a lot already.
Right. But we didn't take payment, so we need to work out what the full payment would be. We didn't add. We haven't added that already into the captain's pocket.
Given that they are precision parts, they are required to be handled a level of delicately.
Which one of the crates was not.
Yeah, but it's reinforced.
They're reinforced crates. But they would see the crate damage and they would use that as a negotiating point. So
Easily.
let's take it down. Even if there is no damage to the product itself, it would take time to pull the crate apart and inspect
Every individual
every piece to make sure that there was no damage, and that would be man hours that need to be. If this
Compensated.
is collective representative,
Yeah.
then yeah. So let's take it from 3 crates to 2 crates, chests. 3 chests to 2 chests, because like dealership pricing, if they're going to charge us for their time, they're going to charge us as much as they possibly can. So it's 2 more crates for the spare parts. 2 more chests. God, I have to use the right words. And herbs, I would say this one we worked in.
We picked them up for free.
Right, but then we also, how did that work? Because we negotiated for the recipe. Remember, she gave us the written recipe also. I think we ended up negotiating that this whole delivery was going to be on us, because we got all those jars and the recipe.
Yeah. The only thing is that here it does say, though he will still be paid for a delivery fee upon arrival.
Oh, you're right. So yeah, okay.
Here it does mention receives the medicine worth 4 bags of gold. It's just the raw herbs, so I would imagine maybe 2 bags of gold, 3 bags of gold for delivery.
Okay. Sounds good. So add those to the captain's.
So I've only marked one chest. We just received 3 chests of gold
Right.
and several bags.
Um.
Now this is also to be divided among the crew as well.
Right. We want to
But
make
that's
it.
later.
Usually it's later, but if we have to, because demiplane is not as
So here,
flexible as we would like.
I will unmark that. I will also write down 3 chests. Do not ask why I put a 3 instead of a C.
I shall not. I shall honor your
I
request.
do not have an answer for that one. Jeez. 3 hests.
3 hests. Thrests. Thrests. Okay.
I wrote the number 3 and then 3 HESS. What? It's not that late.
I would
It's
like
actually quite early.
3 hests, please.
Okay, but why though? Is that like a behest?
And someone's 3 hest. So then it's a matter of tracking down the pearl merchant.
Who I would imagine we would be talking to the guy that we gave the spare
parts to? Okay.
If not them, he would be able to direct us towards where they sell the pearls.
Right. That's I'm maintenance. I'm maintenance. You need to
Yeah.
talk to sales.
Yeah. and that's about how I imagine that to go.
Hold
That's
please
good.
while I transfer your call.
No, don't put him on hold again. I've been on hold for 30 minutes. You don't need sales, you need purchasing.
Hold please while I transfer your call.
If I were to tell you I wanted to give you my money,
Right. Oh, that's entirely different. How can I help you? Can I help you?
I need 3 crates of pearls.
So that goes without hitch. We have the funds already. That would have been a pre-negotiated price, so we don't have to worry about haggling or disappointments.
Yeah. We were given the money to purchase. Just make sure we give the change back.
All right.
And hope he tells us, no, keep it.
That would be nice. Is this town big enough to make it worth trying to find any other outgoing cargo?
Come on. With a population of 2,000, I kind of doubt that they themselves are going to have anything that's not already spoken for.
Yeah.
I do imagine that may have been some level of conversation just to get those crates of pearls.
All right, so no luck there.
But that's a fairly easy trip back to Brigantia where we can load up some shit.
Yeah.
So I don't see it being that much of an issue.
And this was a fairly profitable journey, so the captain's not feeling the weight of anything.
And it was a quick journey, so we didn't deplete a whole lot of stores.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So after half a day on the wharf, taking care of business, offloading the goods, and then unloading the pearls. The decision comes, since we didn't have a full shore leave for everybody, we could take the remainder of tonight and wander about in the fair town of Bhodunum, or we could set sail now and get back to Brigantia that much earlier.
Roll knowledge. At the +2.
+2. That is a critical success.
We need to get back to Brigantia as soon as possible so that we can go talk to Bixley at the Alabaster Bar.
Yeah, we forgot to do that. Yes, we were talking about that, and then it fell out of our brains. Good point. Good point. Yes, so the captain is feeling the weight of something.
Getting back.
Getting back. Yeah, especially since Narce's looking ragged.
She's here.
Yep.
She's not driving through the supply of silk kiss, but she's not handling the supply of silk vein all that well
right
at the moment.
So let's do another dose for dinner, and then as soon as dinner is done, we'll set sail. Okay.
Just roll it on top of all.
This is. Are we going to try to stack two vein doses in one day?
No.
Okay. What were you rolling?
You said let's roll the thing for Narsse. Yeah, okay.
Oh no, I was let's give her her last 1/3 dose for the day.
Gotcha.
Not rolling anything, just making sure she gets her last dose.
She failed this morning, didn't she?
Yep.
That's right. I thought about that. Heck.
All right, so we'll do it in exactly the reverse order that we did before. We'll do the half-day journey. Just so we have the same reference points on the way back.
Right.
And let's do a sea events check for this night, evening and night.
Phase 2. That is a whopping 7.
A 7. A rogue current catches the ship. A powerful localized current runs counter to the prevailing tides, pulling the vessel off course.
Oh dear.
The navigator must succeed on a knowledge roll of 14. On a failure, the ship is pulled significantly off course, adding a day to the journey. Who is on the helm on night shift?
So, Narsse, Kane, Brynja. I don't see the captain doing it too terribly often.
No, when he's been doing it during the day, yeah. Give me one more.
Nivelle.
Okay, Narsse, Brynja, Kane, Nivelle. Nivelle. Make a knowledge roll, please.
Knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
I am 100% positive.
Strength, right?
Knowledge, please.
Strength.
Knowledge, not strength of mind, but strength of body, physicality. Beat a 14. Knowledge.
got to be a strength so I can hold the
Knowledge. Knowledge.
shit, cannoli.
Now I'm hungry.
He's got a +0 to his knowledge.
Okay.
And that's 8 with fear on the dice.
I will take that fear. It happens, Bexley.
Why'd you have to make it happen in the bell?
I didn't mean for it to happen. We just had to make provisions for if it did.
What happened again? Read that back to me.
The ship is pulled significantly off course, adding a day to the journey. And
we're in that one kind of zone where we need to do...
everybody gets perception checks.
You gonna make me roll for everybody?
Well, no, whoever, just the deck crew at the time, not everybody who's sleeping.
So, Taiga.
Taiga and Novell, and maybe one other of the myself or the Three Bears.
Let's have a tellies.
Okay.
So we'll do Taiga first since I've got it.
This is perception instinct.
So Taiga's got a 19 with hope. Who did I say? Nabel? You said Nabel.
He was on your list of peoples.
Yeah. I rolled the wrong 2, but I still already rolled. 21, 22 with fear. And that was it, just those 3, right?
1, 2, and 3, yes. Navigator, Crow's Nest, and one other deckhand for night crew. So they see something, but let's see if something sees them.
Is there something there to see?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Did you roll that already?
That's with a 19, we can fast.
19? I'll roll the 22.
A 22, yes. All right, so does the ship have an evasion? No. Lessonia. Difficulty is 4. No, that's an abyssal. That's a bad, another different bad thing. Where is
the difficulty 10? Oh, to board or target specific parts.
That's still the same. It would still be the same thing.
Okay.
That's
Difficulty
the
10.
AI being needlessly specific about something that's supposed to be general. In the distance, Novell just catches out of the side of the eye a greenish blue tealy flash that's gone, and you kind of ignored it. It could be lightning on the horizon. You've seen night flashes like that before. But just another couple of seconds later, again, right out of the side of your eye in the distance, another flash of this teal, greenish blue light catches your eye, actively draws your attention. And then it goes away again. As you're moving your head, it's gone again. But now you're aware. And another second later, it flashes again. Whoa. Whoa. As you're fixed on that point now, because you've caught it, you've got it on lock now, you see that there are 3 smaller, same color lights that kind of trail behind it that don't pulse like that.
Okay.
It does not move away from you. It does not move towards the ship. And the longer you watch it, the longer it stays in almost exactly the same position off of the side of the ship.
Tiger,
Aye,
do you see that?
I do. I see something. Thank you. He, off his belt, grabs his telescope, eyes on it. Fetch Narsse and the captain.
Atelles, you heard him.
Not seen the likes of this before. Yeah. I'll go.
Because Nivelle's on the helm.
Right. He hops down off of the ship's rigging, drops down onto the banister right next to you, and then drops down onto the deck. Pop. Captain. Something on deck. You need to see it. Captain, boom. And then he heads off down to the stairwell and disappears below deck. The captain says, do I have time to prepare some tea? Hello?
Captain, tea can wait.
Very well. Comes out. He's tying off his silk robe.
Wood.
It is it is still Bloomberry. It is still the wet summer, so nights are warm out here. He steps out of the door and turns around right up onto the stairs up beside you. By this time, you'll have gone into the cabinet by the wheel and busted out the captain's telescope, spyglass.
Lights off that way, Captain.
Oh, yes. What? Fascinating. Tiger, are they pacing us? It looks to be, sir.
What is it, do you think, Captain?
It looks to be another vessel. Given the shadowing, it looks to be larger than us. I worry. Normally, I'd think nothing of it. There are many colors of magical ship's lights. Some run higher up the mainmast. Some run down on the deck. Some run at the prow. Some run at the aft. This one is pacing us. It's keeping pace with us. It's keeping distance and matching our speed. And that, my friend, is worrisome.
Fair enough. We have been blown a little off course, by the way, Captain. Sorry.
He turns to look at the shoreline and he said, oh, my dear, we are. The shoreline is much further off than it should be, than is our habit to maintain.
Yeah. What was it again?
It was rogue.
Heavy swells?
No. Why am I seeing that? Where is
7? It was a 7.
there? It
Rogue
is.
current.
Rogue current. Yes.
The 11 was rolled on the way to Bhodunum. This is on the way out of Bhodunum.
Correct.
Okay.
So Narsse and Ateles come up from below decks. The captain hands Narsse the spyglass, points her out. She verifies that it does seem to be pacing, and she looks to catch how worried Ridley is. And she says, shall I douse him, sir? I'll bring us around. He shouts to the deck crew, make ready to come about. Once the lights are out, we're coming about.
We going back to Bhodunum, sir?
Narsse grabs you by your shirt cuff and pulls you down and sends you to the fore, because we've got 3 sets of ship's lights. We've got one up with Taiga just below the crow's nest, so it doesn't interfere with his night vision. We've got one at the bow and one at the aft. 2 at the aft, excuse me. But there's 3 sets of them. She says, on count of 3, douse it. She and Ateles go to the bow lights, and she gives the count. 1, 2, 3. Everybody douses their lights. The ship goes black in the night, and you feel the deck of the ship starts to very suddenly, more suddenly than usual, take a turn. "13. Lessonia has a 10. The tension gets palpable. The captain is standing at the wheel. His fists are locked, and in the dark, you cannot see that the knuckles on his fingers are white with stress.
Hail.
Taiga says, "Captain, speed's increasing. Direction has changed. They're closing on us, sir." And you can see it as Taiga starts calling it out. All eyes move to that light, and you can see now what were one big light pulsing and one long line of 3 other lights now becomes one central pulsing light and 2 short blue lines, one on either side of the that central light, and it gets bigger and brighter in the sea mist. It's not a foggy night, so it's relatively clear. The captain begins another evasive maneuver, and you can hear he's now starting to pray to the celestials as he begins this maneuver.
Can I offer him a prayer dice? For whatever role he's about to do next?
This is not a role for him. His options are limited. He can do 2 things. 3 things, technically. He can weigh anchor. We could drop an anchor and stop right here. Or he can turn left, or he can turn right. This is the source of his stress. There's not a goddamn thing he can do. If that ship is faster, more maneuverable, than he is and has a bead on him, those are his options. That's it. So he is stressed. There's nothing you can do to help us. If there's anything you could do to hinder them, now would be the time to do that.
I mean, I can use Gale Force to help speed us along, but
That would absolutely help. That would be worth a help action.
Okay.
And I would add that as a disadvantage to the roll I'm about to make.
Okay. Let's do that then.
What can I do?
And also, can I burn a hope? The sails know the wind, and that will add a +2 to that disadvantage die.
Nice.
Can I do that?
Absolutely, that sounds good. Ateles can't do a goddamn thing. Channel raw power. I might, by placing a domain card from my loadout, I can gain bonuses. I can either gain hope equal to the level of the card, or I can enhance a spell that deals damage, but I don't want to do that. But could I enhance the effect of your spell? We're not dealing damage, but can I effectively double the effect of your
Gale Force.
Gale Force?
Infuse action. That would add a +2 to what I'm doing.
So
help action, infuse action. I can see how we can stack the modifiers, stack the descriptions to do this.
how do I move a card into my vault?
Until you're level 5, you really can't.
So, but I can do this. All right, so per long rest, I'm going to mark that. Basically, I don't actually use the vault. We just declare the card unusable until my next long rest. So,
Or until you mark stress to bring it back.
right. Okay,
Also a choice, just saying.
very cool. So I am
And we'll end it here tonight, guys. Bye.
okay, so roll your disadvantage die and add 4 to that. Is that right? Or 6?
That would be a... Using Gale Force is giving us the disadvantage die. No, the sails know the wind is giving it a +2, and then your help action is giving it a +2. So that is the disadvantage die
Plus 4. Gotcha. Okay.
That's a big disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. So, and we're trying to beat a 10.
We're trying to not beat a 10. We're trying to have him not beat a 10.
No. See, yes, but I am +4.
-10.
Really?
I rolled a 6.
Awesome. Okay, so that was 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. -10 is 11, and we needed a 10. We needed to
get him
to
below a
get
10.
below a
God
10.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, we did not lose them.
Can I add a second disadvantage die because we got us?
Not going to happen, unfortunately. Oh no.
So let me point this out.
Okay.
We are dark.
Yes.
would that also have been disadvantaged to keep track?
I would have to say, unfortunately, no.
Okay. Okay.
It
I
is
tried.
it is the natural thing and would normally be very, very effective. Under these specific circumstances, it is virtually not effective. Ooh, I'm scared now.
Ridley has mysterious mist.
Ooh, good. Yes. What does that do?
Make a spellcast roll to cast a temporary thick fog that gathers in a stationary area within very close range. The fog heavily obscures everything in it.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Spellcast roll for Ridley.
Has to beat a 13. And he has a +3.
Fucking sweet, dude. That's a 16, 17, 18, 19 with hope.
Oh, yes. Take that. Oh.
Okay. For narrative purposes, that is what we needed to happen. Once he creates that mist, once again, the ship veers tightly in a very sharp turn, lasting nearly a minute, and then straightens out. Just imagining how this is working out in the map in my head. Yeah. At this point, we have zigged, we have zagged, and we have re-zigged again. All in towards the coast. So we are approaching danger levels for water level depth.
We are still within that half-day zone, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, you're right. We're further out to sea than we should have been.
Even aside from that, even aside from that, we are heading towards the bay.
Yes. Well, we don't want to go into it though. That would be trapping our fish in the metaphorical barrel.
Right.
And we're coming out of the bay, buddy.
Yeah, but if we turned around at the first time, right?
Right. Oh, you're right. The third one puts us heading back
Towards Bhodunum.
To the east. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That's also we would be flying colors, yes? So was the distance far enough that we maybe could get away with them not having seen colors?
At night, yes.
We can go back and park.
Right. Yeah, I think that's got to be the play.
We are parking this.
Yeah, that's got to be the play.
And hope they didn't notice.
Yeah. So after half a day's journey, or half the night's journey, we end up. That was 8 hours. At 8 hours, we made contact. By the ninth hour, we had realized this is a significant problem, and they were being tracked. So we started zigging. So, but then we went probably a half an hour back up the coast again, then another half an hour back the coast back towards, and now we're engaged in that at full speed. So yeah, it's going to be about 5 hours, 6 hours, and we're back in the bay.
Well, this was a productive night.
Yeah, essentially, come around dawn, we're pulling into the bay and gonna try to find a berth.
Y'all forget something? No, there's fucking something out there.
And out there.
And it looked like it wanted us.
So the harbor master here's the hubbub of this conversation, and he's like, "Oh, you've seen it too."
Huh? Seen what? Because all we saw were lights that wanted to get bigger.
The ghost ship. They're calling it the ghost ship. We've had multiple reports of it over the past few weeks. Three eyes, one big central eye, and two smaller eyes in the distance, pulsating and glowing, sometimes moving on, but other times making approach. No one's ever been close enough to see anything other than these lights. It seems to only gain this kind of attention at night.
When the lights would be most visible.
But yeah, it's been a thing. There's never been any actual engagement or combat. It's always from a distance, but the sightings have become more and more frequent.
That's not particularly comforting. But if there's not been engagement that y'all have heard of, that could be a good thing.
Yeah, just don't want to be the first one.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we're gonna keep travel in this area to daytime.
So given the circumstances, I won't charge you a port fee so long as your intention is to wait until the sun's fully up and you're not taking up a berth by midday.
That's fine. We got to get back to Brigantia anyways. We were hoping to get there half a day earlier. Yeah. That was more excitement than I wanted.
Understandable, Captain. I understand completely. In that case, you have 5 hours to vacate my berth, or I'm charging you.
That sounds fair. The crew that got woke is gonna need to unspook, so we should be gone before then.
Very well. Safe journey.
So shall we do fate rolls to see who's afraid of ghosts now?
Ateli's just is. Achilles just is. I'm not going to roll on that. I know
Is
that.
that canon now?
I know that he is genuinely freaked out of sea ghosts. Yes, the ghost ship is going to get us.
How's Narsse gonna fare? 8? Oh, now you roll. Okay, I mean, it's with hope, so she's good. She's spooked. She's not convinced it was a real ghost, but she's spooked. But about Neville. Is the spiritual one gonna be afraid of ghosts? The spiritual one is afraid of ghosts. That is a 12 on the fear die and a 3 on the hope.
He's very afraid of ghosts. Oh my goodness, yeah. He's all in on that. Who's coming for me?
That's hilarious. Taiga. Should we roll for Taiga?
What's his knowledge? Does he have
0.
Yeah, I gotta roll for him. Yeah.
He is mildly afraid.
Okay.
He is less afraid than Neville. He's got a 9 on the fear and a 3 on the hope.
Okay, there's a difference of 6, so yeah, he's that's a moderate. He's definitely spooked.
And now ghosts are almost canon.
Let's do a roll for Narsse since we are now at.
No, I did roll Narsse first. She had an 11.
No, not a fate roll. This is for her dose.
Her breakfast dose.
Yeah.
I see. Come on, Narsse. No whammies. Come on.
Big money. No whammy.
Well, 7 and 5, 3 is 10, 12, 13. She still failed.
Ouch.
Jeez. Fail with hope, but fail is a fail. The stress of the chase was not good for her stomach.
Wow, that's harsh, man. This is the beginning of our second week of trying to dose her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is day 8. Yeah, the beginning of our second week. Oof. Okay.
It don't taste good. It can't.
No, did I read the description?
Yeah, it
Once.
tastes like sludge. You have read the description. You have not read the description today, but you have read the description. Thick, turbid liquid.
Yeah, there's a specific description, however. It tastes like sucking on a rusted copper coin dipped in troll's bile, and it feels like swallowing a fistful of hot gravel. But when the silver shakes take hold and you feel your own skin trying to crawl off your bones, you beg for that gravel. And I've now changed the attribution to Narsse Firetooth. Remember, it talks about Garrett fingers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in canon, it's Narsse describing that.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
So we have a tense and very quiet breakfast meal because nobody knows what the fuck to say about that. Achilles actually is the only, and he won't shut up. He's telling stories he's heard of other people who've seen ghosts. He's talking about.
Not talking about that ghost. He's just talking ghosts.
Ghosts in general, exactly.
He's on that kick right now.
Fortunately, this crew has gotten really good at tuning him out. It's the only person who might be inclined to snap at him would be Narsse because she just vomited her guts all over the deck.
Yeah.
Do you ever shut up? And he quiets down for about 3.5 minutes.
I mean, there was that one month I wasn't supposed to be on board.
Exactly. The captain then changes the deck crew to allow those who have been up all night to catch some sleep.
If they can.
If they can, yep. And he orders that Lessonia weigh anchor and head back out so that we're out of this part of the sea by the time night falls again.
We're staying close to shore.
Yes.
All right. So another road current comes.
Right. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Let's do. That is a 12 and 9. 12 and 9 is a 21.
Ooh. Gale force tailwinds.
Oh, nice. All right. That puts us a day. Is that a half a day or a full day? Gale force. Ooh.
An exceptionally strong and steady wind, just shy of a storm, propels the ship forward at a breathtaking speed. All travel time for the next 24 hours is quartered.
Oh, wow. Wow. That puts us.
A 4-day journey takes 1 day.
We're there by dinner time.
We're at the mouth of the river for Vigantia. That's it.
The mouth of the Polteronin River. Before dinner. That's awesome.
That was literally get us the fuck out of here.
Yes. Wow. Wow. That's
the Celestials heard his prayer.
Yes, I was just gonna say that Nivelle is now completely validated and saying, "Oh, the Celestials are on our side. They know how close we came to these demonic forces." Wow.
So yeah, early afternoon we get to the mouth. Is what that would be. Damn. And then we still have that 1 day up the river.
Yep. Then that's across the wind, so that even if those winds persisted, they still wouldn't help us.
God damn.
Wow.
Talk about making time.
Yeah.
We lost a day, decided, no, fuck this. Went back the way we came, and then made up for all of that, and then some.
We came back 2 days ahead of schedule, I think. It's awesome.
Oh, I love rolling dice for nonsense. It's the best randomizer. It really is. It tells such a fantastic story.
It's really seriously. It's sometimes it seems random and without context, but sometimes it pushes the narrative right along nicely.
Yeah, okay. This'll go. This did not go well. Okay, how is this gonna? Oh no. Yeah, okay, fuck this. Bye. And they said bye.
And they said bye, Felicia.
Ain't nobody got time for that. That was a wonderful turn of events.
A really neat sequence of events, yes. Really neat sequence of events. So that once again is there's no events that can happen up the Polteronen to the port of Vigantia.
Which basically means that we just need to do another roll for Narsse, yeah?
That is correct.
Early, you've been struggling. You need to stop.
Right, come on, baby. Just get another good one.
We're back in Vigantia. Let that be good news for you. Eat shit. Well, eat less shit. 13, 14 with fear.
All right, she's gonna take another stress.
Which,
In fact, you know what? Everybody who got the fear of ghosts needs to take a stress.
yeah, cool.
Ateles will take a stress. Narsse took one. Oh no, she wasn't. She
did. She passed hers.
Okay, good.
She is not afraid of ghosts. Captain, we never rolled for the captain. He's got a +2 to his knowledge, though.
He's got a +2. Then yeah, I would say he doesn't need to roll. He's got the power of logic on his side. Yeah,
Okay.
if you've got a plus in your knowledge, then you don't need to roll.
No,
Unless you
Neville does not.
unless you're Ateles.
Brynja's got a minus, but she wasn't even awake at the time.
So yeah, that's then the Narsse just takes the one for the.
Should Brynja take a stress because Ateles was telling ghost stories at breakfast?
No one listens. No one actually listens to Ateles. He has to actively be trying to piss people off in order to get an actual reaction out of them. So
There.
they've built up Ateles immunity. The only one who I think could be susceptible to that would be Rogar.
Well, see, the problem there is Rogar is apparently smarter than his sister, so
If he's got pluses, then yeah.
he doesn't have a plus, but he doesn't have a minus either.
Okay.
Brynja has a minus.
So offloading the pearls.
Yeah. Shall we make a couple of rolls for that? I mean, regular dock worker stuff. But we've done rolls for that before.
Right. This is a regular weight stock. I think the only reason we rolled for the precision parts was because they were so heavy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that can just go business as usual.
Okay.
We received the purse to make the payment. Did we receive a prepayment in addition to that, or were we to receive payment afterwards? When I do the summaries, I'm going to have the AI note this stuff out too. I've started reporting NPCs encountered during sessions. Now I can do outstanding deals, negotiations, stuff like that.
Valid. I imagine it would have been like a small payment for the attempt.
Right, because that would have been balanced by hard cash in our hands, which if we were to make off with that, that's already a significant loss in the investment. So
yeah, but would also rely on us coming back with
right,
either product or cash. So I do imagine there would be a payment upon delivery.
So let's say a pearls for that was a Vigantia operation. That was a Ventrium, a collective operation. 3 crates of pearls.
A bag of per crate.
Yeah,
or-
they would want to try to short as much as they possibly could, and they've got all the negotiating power. So, yeah, I would say a bag of gold per crate. That sounds fair.
They came back with 3, so that's 3 more bags of crate or bags of gold. Should the captain put his 3 hests in the bank?
Yes, absolutely. The chests will go in the bank, and the bags. That's eight bags, or
1, 2, 3. There's 6 bags that I have marked in his inventory right now.
okay. Those can be divided among the crew for shore money and payment.
So let's do 2 chests to the bank and then split that 3rd chest among everyone with those 6 bags as well.
Okay.
So 16 divided by 9 with a weight towards captain himself.
Right.
So 16 calculators on phones now.
It's like 1.4 or something like that. 1.2 or 1.4.
16 divided by 9. 1.7 repeating.
Okay. So call it 2.
2 bags for Captain Ridley. And then a bag and a half for everyone else.
All right. Woo! We in the money.
Everybody doing good right this second.
Oh no. What?
Kane's got 2 bags. Because he picked up those 4 bags off of the one guy.
That's right. Or
So
four handfuls, yeah.
Yeah, handfuls. So that put him at 2 bags even. That's nice.
Very nice. So the captain assigns the 3 bears and Narsse to guard the 2 chests on the way to the bank.
There. She succeeded this morning, so yeah,
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Narsse would be fine enough. She's got that point of stress, but everything else, she's operating normally past that.
Yeah.
All right.
Excuse me. Okay, we have hit the 3-hour mark. Do you want to go for a little while longer? You want to?
I'm good either way. This does feel like a decent spot to
That's really
it
the
for
only
tonight.
reason that I'm asking. I'm good to keep going.
Yeah, I'm fine either way. This does feel like a good spot. I suppose I am starting to get a little tired. And we do have to deal with the kids tomorrow. You do have work.
I have work.
tomorrow.
Yeah. So yeah, we can call it here. It's a good place.
Yeah, but we still got to do teardown. So.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm sorry.
no, that's all right. We've had.
Want to logic.
It's not a problem at all. I'm good either way. We've had a fascinating evening tonight. We've had a first contact with some new force that is working the northern coastline of Shame.
We don't know it's that specific.
Don't know. Well, some new thing. Don't know if it's a force. Don't know if it's
We don't know that it's limited to
boon.
just Shame or just the north side of Shame.
True.
We don't know none of that yet. I mean, we do. We don't.
We've
We do-ish.
we've had problems getting Narsse detoxed.
Yeah, that's probably the part I'm most disappointed about, honestly.
that is kind of a bummer.
She did so well with those second and third. And then the fight.
Yeah.
And then she hasn't done well since.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Yeah. She's having a rough time of it, but we love Narsse. We wish her the best.
Yeah. And that's not just us saying that because it's one of our characters.
Yeah, no,
We have grown very attached to her.
She is awesome. So yeah, that is a side quest for this evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, and we will see you in just a couple of days for main quest part 7.
Is it 7?
It
now?
is.
Oof. Is it 7?
You don't believe me?
It's not that I don't believe you. I have other things loaded up first, so. Main campaign has 12 videos, so I don't know what you're talking about.
12 videos, but we had 6 that were introductory episodes.
Oh, you have those in there too?
Yeah.
Oh. I see. Okay. Yeah, it is 7. Damn.
Yeah.
That one's trucking along, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We're moving. I'm loving it.
We're
It's
moving
beautiful.
both of them.
So check back in a few days to watch that session. We look forward to having you. And as always, please be so kind as to drop a subscription, drop a like, drop a comment. Let us know that you're enjoying this as much as we're enjoying doing it. And until we see you again, peace, love, and chicken grease.
Chicken. We had turkey the other night. Turkey grease. Is it not cooperating again?
There we go. Okay. So many buttons to push, and I need to actually change these to let me know that there's something playing on these buttons. All right, people.
Why?